Ever since ChatGPT basically kicked the door down back in 2022, the world of AI has just exploded. I mean, it's a constant wave of innovation. And for creators, for experts like you, this isn't just some passing trend. This is a whole new frontier. So how do you become a trusted voice in the middle of this revolution? Well, let's get into the playbook.
First things first, let's just wrap our heads around the sheer scale of this. A report from Bloomberg Intelligence says the generative AI market is on track to hit a mind-blowing $1.3 trillion in the next decade. That's not just big, you guys. That is a massive economic shift that's creating brand new industries right before our eyes.
And this quote from PartnerStack, it hits the nail on the head. This whole boom is like a modern-day gold rush. You've got all these new AI companies popping up, and every single one of them is scrambling to find credible partners, people who can help customers sort through all the noise. And that, right there, is where the AI influencer comes in.
So here's our game plan for today. We're going to start with the new gold rush to really see how huge this opportunity is. Then we'll get into the influencer's playbook, what you actually need to do. After that, we'll look at your AI toolkit for making money, how to create content for humans and AI, and finally, the really important stuff, the rules of the game for building that all-important trust.
All right, let's dive into Section 1, the new gold rush. This is all about understanding why this isn't just another tech fad, but a fundamental rewiring of the entire digital economy.
To put that trillion-dollar figure into perspective, just think about this. In 2022, the market was worth around $40 billion. We're talking about a 30 times increase. With that kind of insane growth, customers are just completely overwhelmed with options. So these companies, they are desperate for trusted voices to help them stand out. And believe me, they are more than willing to pay some really competitive commissions to partners who can bring that clarity.
Okay, on to Section 2, the influencer's playbook. So what does a successful AI influencer actually do? I'll give you a hint. It's got a lot less to do with follower counts and way more to do with deep expertise, credibility, and delivering real, tangible value.
Yeah, a B2B AI influencer is not your typical lifestyle creator. Their currency, their entire brand is built on trust. And that trust comes from having boots-on-the-ground stories and real, proven expertise. They're the people in the trenches, the actual practitioners who can cut through all the marketing fluff and show their audience what really works.
So what kind of content are they actually making? Well, after looking at over 18,000 influencer posts, a few key themes pop up. The biggest one, by far, is the builder's revolution. This is where influencers literally show their process of building something with AI. Right behind that is the great AI tool wars, where they test and compare different platforms head to head. And then you've got the AI education renaissance, which is all about making these complex tools feel simple. See the pattern? These approaches work because they show real results and solve real problems.
The content that gets the most engagement is the stuff that gives you immediate, practical value. I mean, look at what Adobe did with their campaigns for Firefly and Photoshop's generative AI. They had influencers creating these step-by-step tutorials, showing real-world examples, and it turned these abstract features into powerful must-have tools. The key is, and always will be, to show, not just tell.
Okay, so you're making awesome, valuable content. That leads us right into Section 3, your AI toolkit. Once you've built up all that credibility, how do you actually monetize it? Well, the good news is the affiliate marketing world for AI is absolutely packed with high-value opportunities.
I mean, just look at the variety here. You could specialize in a niche like marketing with a tool like AdCreative.ai, which offers a 30% recurring revenue share. That's huge. Or maybe you're an SEO wizard. Surfer offers a massive commission on that first payment. Then you've got cutting-edge stuff like 11 Labs for voice generation, or no-code platforms like Mind Studio. The point is, no matter what your technical niche is, there is a quality program out there for you.
And honestly, that's just scratching the surface. Marketplaces like PartnerStack have over 300 different AI-related programs, so whether your expertise is in sales, HR, finance, productivity, you name it, there's an AI tool and an affiliate program just waiting for a trusted voice to champion it.
All right, you've got your niche, you've got your tools. Now for Section 4, making content that people and AIs can actually find. Because in this new era, you're not just writing for your human audience anymore. Your content has to be optimized for those AI-powered search engines, like ChatGPT, Gemini, and Perplexity.
And this right here shows the massive shift. The old way of hiding your best content in these dense PDFs, that's completely dead because AI tools can't crawl them.
The new way is all about structured, easy-to-crawl HTML. It's about formatting your content so it's answer-ready, using these clear Q&A and how-to formats that speak directly to your audience's technical questions. See, these new AI discovery tools aren't just looking for keywords. They're parsing your content for direct answers, and that makes you the expert source.
So, how do you actually do this? Well, it's pretty straightforward. First, use headings that are phrased as questions. Second, include your own original data and images with captions an AI can actually understand. Third, use the specific, long-tail keywords a real expert would use. Get technical. And finally, work on getting your stuff cited in trusted media. That builds authority, which is something these AI models are literally trained to recognize.
Which brings us to our last, and honestly probably our most important section, the rules of the game. The trust you build with your audience is without a doubt your most valuable asset. So protecting it with clear disclosure and transparency isn't just a nice thing to do, it's the law. So here's the million-dollar question. When do you actually need to disclose that you're advertising? Well, the answer from regulators like the UK's Advertising Standards Authority is actually pretty simple. Anytime you've received any kind of payment and you're promoting a brand.
But what exactly counts as a payment? Because it's a lot broader than just cash changing hands. It includes your affiliate commissions, sure, but it also includes a free product or a free software license, a free trip to a conference, basically any other incentive. If there's any kind of commercial relationship there, you have to be upfront about it with your audience.
And how you disclose really matters. These vague little labels like spawn or gifted, they're just not going to cut it. Regulators are crystal clear on this. You need to use unambiguous labels like #ad, #advert, or #advertisement. There should be absolutely zero confusion in your audience's mind that what they're seeing is promotional.
And last but not least, your disclosure has to be impossible to miss. It needs to be upfront and prominent. That means you can't bury it in a giant block of hashtags or hide it behind a See More button. It has to be one of the very first things your audience lays eyes on. This kind of transparency, that's the bedrock of a long, sustainable career as a trusted voice in AI.
Look, the AI revolution isn't some far-off prediction anymore. It is happening right now as we speak. The tools are here, the market is absolutely exploding, and the demand for clear, trusted voices has never, ever been higher. So the only real question left is, what piece of this new world are you going to build, share, and explain?